Hey you guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. As you guys saw from the title, for today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. So I did do a Sephora VIB sale wish list, the video before this one, and I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys my recommendations as well because I do have a nice roundup of products that I just love. Some products are products that came out in the past month or two, holiday related products, and then there are about like 4 or 5 products that I've just been loving pretty much, I would say, for a solid maybe year or so now, or since they came out, you know, and I wanted to recommend it to you guys because they're good stuff. So I will have all the information down below in regards to dates and everything, but I recently just got the Sephora pamphlet. It's 20% off Rouge and it begins Friday, October 26th to October 29th. But I do believe if you're a different tier, it begins on November 2nd and it ends November 5th. So, but I will have all the information down below as well as all the products that I'm discussing today. Also, let me know if you guys have any recommendations for me, as I mentioned in my other video, because you guys know I love hearing your recommendations. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off with the products that are not holiday related, and then I'm going to talk about the stuff that are holiday related. So the first product that I want to recommend to you guys is the Origins Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. So this is a really cool product. You shake it, you just spray it, and it comes out really cold. You just massage it between your hands, and what I like to do is just kind of stamp it into my skin and then kind of rub around. What this basically does is add a really nice cooling effect to the face, but also it really does help with pores, fine lines, and all that stuff. And I do find that it does prolong the wear of my makeup. It's funny because this came out, I would say, about 8 months ago, and I remember when it just came out, I'm like, oh my god, I need it, you know? And then I purchased it and it came in, and then I was like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, it's just a primer. You don't have to purchase it right away, you know? So I'm kind of like, okay, it's a waste of money, like whatever. No, literally one of the best impulse purchases ever. And this is just a primer, you know? So when you find a good primer, you have to talk about it. But I absolutely love this. I think it just works great for the skin. I've been enjoying it for the past, I would say, 8 months now since I purchased it. It's almost on its last leg, which is weird to say because I never in my life finished a full-size primer. But if you're looking for a beautiful primer year-round, this is amazing. It does come out cold, like I mentioned, so it might be like a little bit freezing to use in the winter time, but it's so good, I promise you. Then I want to speak to you guys about the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I've spoken about this so many times, so I'm not going to go too in depth with this. But basically the reason why I love this is because it does not leave a white cast. I do have drier skin, and I don't feel like it dries out my skin. I generally like to use this for the under eye area and to bake with, but occasionally I'll also use it all over my face. It really makes your face look really nice and smooth, and it also helps with pores as well. Even though my pores are massively huge and like literally I feel like nothing in this world can help it, this does help to an extent. So I really do enjoy this, and I love the fact that it does not leave a white cast. So I know that this is pretty pricey for what it is, but it lasts a really long time. You need a small amount, and it truly makes a huge difference in your makeup. Then I wanted to talk to you guys about one of the best glosses ever, and I actually might pick up 1 or 2 other shades from this line, but this is the Bite Beauty French Press Gloss in Flat White. Yeah, so I believe there are only about 6 shades in the line, which I kind of like that it's not too much and it's not overwhelming, you know, and the shades that are included are basic everyday kind of shades that you would wear on a day-to-day basis, so like nudes and like browns. This one I believe is the lightest one. It's a little bit of what I have on my lips today, but that's how it looks like once it's swatched. It's super nice, pretty reflective, lasts a pretty nice time on the lips for being a gloss. So comfortable, and the best part is it smells like coffee, which I don't know, I'm like digging, you know, because I never had a lip gloss that actually smells like coffee. So like literally when you put it on, it instantly like wakes you up, you know. I mean, I hear people talk about this, but I also don't, but I'm talking about it because it's really that good. The next 2 products that I wanted to talk to you guys about were mascaras. These have changed it for me. They changed it for me. If I had to choose 2 high-end luxury mascaras that make me not even care about wearing lashes anymore, it's these 2. And you guys, I used to wear lashes so freaking often. I mean, I still do occasionally, but like I don't care to as much, you know. The first mascara I have to share with you guys is the YSL The Shock Mascara, and again, I don't know what the hell it is about this mascara. It has a natural bristled wand. It's more of like an hourglass shape. There's something about this that makes my lashes look insane. It's what I have on my eyes today, and I really, really love the effect it gives. I pretty much only use one coat, and it's like boom, you know? I know it's super, super pricey. That's why I wanted to recommend it to you guys for the sale, because getting 20% off on this I think would be an amazing deal. I love a ton of drugstore mascaras, don't get me wrong, but this one, whoa, like whoa. I heard so many people talk about this years back, and I'm kind of like, I'm not spending that amount on a mascara, you know what I mean? But I would totally be happy to repurchase this once again because of how amazing my lashes look with this. And constantly I get asked, yo, what mascara are you wearing? What mascara are you wearing? What's your top favorite mascaras? This is definitely up there, up there. And then the next mascara that I really, really love is the Lancome Monster Big Mascara. I used to love this more than the Shock, but I think the Shock kind of wins first place for me, but this one also super, super nice. This is actually my second tube. I've gone through one of these and just amazing. The wand doesn't have any like shape really. It's more like messy-ish, but it's also a natural bristled wand, which I feel like I tend to like more than rubber bristled wands. It's super black. It also makes your lashes look like boom. These two paired together literally is like sex on the beach. You know what I mean? Like the drink, not the actual sex on the beach. It's so good, both of these. I don't know what else to say, but besides the fact that they're amazing. I promise you, if you tried any of these, you know what I'm saying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. They're so freaking good. The next product that I want to go ahead and talk about is from Dior, and this is the last product that's not part of the holiday like sets. This is the Dior Backstage Highlighter Palette. Mine's arrived broken, but Sephora did refund me, which was great. But this highlighter, yeah, basically arrived broken. I'll just take it out now. Whoa. Here's how the interior part looks. You guys can see there are 4 different highlighters included in here. We get a whitish, a gold, a pinky, and a bronze shade. This would work for anyone and everyone. If you're super, super fair, or if you have a deeper complexion, this would look so good. This is a palette that does not emphasize anything. The more you apply, the better it looks. And it just gives this like really nice shiny effect on the face. I've been using this constantly for the past, I think 2-3 months since I purchased it. And you guys see it all the time in my weekly makeup videos because I really just can't put it down. Like I was looking through my drawers of highlighters, and as much as I love so many of them, this takes the cake for me. It's just so amazing. I don't know what the hell the formula is. It's not necessarily a baked gelée formula, and it's not like a powder per se, but I feel like it's more powdery than a baked gelée. But whatever it is, it's literally like gold in a palette. Let me just give you guys some swatches. I tend to just mix these two together because the white I feel like is a little bit too light for me, and then the gold I feel like is a little bit too dark. The 2 bottom shades, I'm not gonna lie, I don't tend to use often, but I do like to use them as eyeshadows if I want to just do like a one-stop shop type of look. But even if I just use these two, it's a worth it palette for me because of how amazing it looks on the skin. It's not what I'm wearing today. I should have worn it, but here's how they look swatched. So beautiful, so reflective, so clean looking on the face. Great to highlight the inner corners, nose, everywhere. And you can just look like this like yum, lovable donut. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just so good, so cute. I'm obsessed with this palette. Okay, now let's move on to the few holiday sets that I recommend. So as you guys know, I reviewed a ton of products for the holiday season, and it was kind of hard for me to narrow it down to these few products because I feel like a lot of stuff that I reviewed I really did enjoy. But I feel like the products that I picked out are products that are pretty well priced. Plus with the 20% off, it would be even better. And then also these are products that I just feel like I've been constantly using and I just fell absolutely in love with. So let's get started. The first product that I want to talk about is the Stila Triple Thread Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set. This is still in its package because I wanted to show you guys how cute it looks. But in here we are getting 3 glitter and glows by Stila. The 3 shades we're getting are Kitten Karma, Tulip Twinkle, and Smoldering Satin. I still need to do a review on these because I picked up a few of these little sets by Stila, but this set retails for 20 bucks. You get 3 of these guys, and then plus with the percentage off, amazing, an amazing deal. If you've never tried these Stila glitter and glows, I know that the full sizes are what, 24 bucks each, and that's not cheap, so I totally get if like one does not want to purchase it because it's like, whoa. So that's why I feel like it would be such a great set to pick up because this is the same exact formula as the full size Stila glitter and glows. It gives the same effect. I find that it performs exactly the same. And they just look stunning on the eyes. If you feel like you want to take your eyeshadow game to the next level of levels, you need this. You literally need this. You can use these on their own, or you can use a glitter glue, but I find that on their own they work perfectly fine. You guys can see they swatch amazingly, full on pigmentation. It's not a product that you have to fuss with. You take a little bit, dab it on, and it looks so amazing. Plus, these 3 shades are very wearable, basic, everyday kind of shades, but it adds the most beautiful punch to the eye look. And I feel like for the price tag, you cannot be beat, you know? Okay, then I wanted to talk to you guys about this. This is one that I kept in the box as well. This is the Becca Glow Macaroon Collection Little Highlighter Set. So I spoke about this in my Sephora haul recently, and I adore them. They're just so nice. I find them to be the same exact formula as the full-size Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. We get 4 little spaceships in here, and they look stunning on. Honestly, pretty comparable to the Dior Backstage Highlighter Palette. Like these two, the formulas of these two are like up there for me. Here's how 4 of these shades look. You guys can see they're all very different. We get one whitish one, we get one peachy one purpley one, and one bronzy one. All of them look literally sick on the skin. They're so great to use on their own. They're great to mix and match with. I find that they add the perfect amount of glow without overdoing it, and even if you go overboard, it looks like boom, but it doesn't look like, whoa, why does she have like a actual Sharpie highlighter on her face, you know? Here's how they swatch. These are 1 swipe swatches each. I just really enjoy these so much. And then also with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, I know that they are pretty pricey, like the full size, and even these small sizes that they sell individually are like, what, 18 bucks each? So getting this little adorable macaroon set just gives you the ability to try out 4 stunning shades that I feel like could work for a ton of different skin tones. And it gives you the ability to test out the formula to see if you really enjoy these, and then you can always purchase a different full-size one on Sephora's site. But I feel like for the sale, this set is amazing. And I mean, like, even if you use one daily, it's gonna last you a very long time because there's a nice amount of product in each. And then the packaging, like, I don't really have much else to say about it besides for the fact that it is a sexy deal. So I love this set and I would 100% recommend it. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. I reviewed a few lip sets this holiday season, and it was also really hard for me to narrow it down to one. I wanted to just talk to you guys about one set that I think is so worth the money that I'm like literally dying over it. And it was such a close tie between the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick set, which is also absolutely amazing and I would recommend it 1,000,000,000%. But if I had to choose one, this was so hard for me. But if you guys watched my few last videos, you know what it is. These are the Too Faced Mini Liquid Lipsticks. First of all, you guys can see the lids are adorable. We get 4 in the set, and this set retails for 25 bucks. A deal that literally has me going crazy because these are amazing. I'm actually wearing the shade Sugar Cookie on my lips now with the Bite Beauty gloss in French press. No, in flat white. What? And I love the combination. The Too Faced liquid lipsticks are really, really nice. I find them to be a little bit more thicker in formula than a few other ones that I own, but with that being said, it's still such a good formula. It lasts throughout the day. It doesn't get crumbly and gross and nasty like a lot of other liquid lipsticks tend to do on me. Here's how these shades look like once they're swatched. I did like massively huge swatches, but they're just so beautiful. Just like shades that one would typically wear on a daily basis, and I just really enjoy these. Plus, I love the fact that they kind of twisted it up a little bit with the scents. Like each and every single little baby liquid lipstick in here has a different scent. This has like a candy-ish scent, this has a rum scent, pumpkin-y scent, and sugar cookie scent, and it just makes you want to like bite your lips all day, you know, like in a good way. So I really, really love this. I truly wish they would have released like other sets like this, because you know I would get my ass on that. But they only released one for this year and I'm just like obsessed with it. I think it would be the perfect gift to give someone too. And something that you can totally pick up for yourself and love and totally enjoy. I promise you guys. Amazing. The next product that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a face palette, and then I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that made it for me in the past 2 months. Yeah, I had to narrow it down to 3 because otherwise I would have picked like 97. But first let me talk about this face palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette. Packaging, spot on, adorable, love it. Everything about this palette is so freaking cute. There's a nice size mirror once you open it up, and then we have 3 different powders in here. So there's a whitish highlighter here, a blush, and then a goldeny champagne-y type of highlighter there. This highlighter is actually really nice because it's white, but it has a little baby like purpley shift to it, but not in a very dramatic way. So I still find it to be pretty wearable for a day-to-day basis. Let me just give you guys swatches. That's what it looks like right over there. You guys can see like barely a purple shift, but it looks so stunning on. Then we have this gorgeous raspberry blush, which is literally everything and more. and I just find it to look so stunning on the face, especially for this time of the year. It just gives the perfect flush. It kind of reminds me of the Bare Minerals blush in You Had Me at Merlot that I recently picked up from TJ Maxx. But yeah, I've been loving these kind of like raspberry like shades for this time of the year, especially built up heavily. So nice. And then this highlighter is probably the winner of this palette. It's such a stunning gold. And here's how it looks. It just looks like one with your skin. It's great to build up. It's great to wear sheerly. I find that these are pigmented but not crazily pigmented, which I find to be good because sometimes I can go super overboard with my powders and then like I can't blend it out for my life. But these are not crazily pigmented, so they're easy to build up and easy to get a very dramatic look with and easy to get a more subtle everyday kind of look with. I also like to use these on my eyes, honestly. This is a great transition shade. Like sometimes I do that with my blushes and bronzers, but I've done it with this, and there was once where you guys were like, hey, I love what's on your eyes, what is it? And I'm like, yeah, it's just a blush. So I really enjoy this, and then the packaging, like I said, so good. Okay, now let's move on to the 3 eyeshadow palettes that made it for me. Oh my god, I love these guys so much. Now just have in mind that the other palettes that I reviewed are not palettes that I hate or that I'm not going to use. I obviously still love those as well, but these were the ones that I just found that I gravitated towards the most, and I would definitely recommend it for the Sephora VIB sale event. First palette, which I've spoken about so many times, and I'm just not gonna go so in depth with it because I'm sure you guys are probably bored at AF about it. But this is the Too Faced Tickled Peach eyeshadow palette. There's just I don't want to be repetitive, but I want to just say that this is so amazing, and I love the fact that there are mattes in here, metallics in here. I love how small it is. It smells amazing. I've created multiple different looks with this. It's just a go-to fast palette that I know I can trust when I'm in a rush, or if I want to just create something that I don't have to think about, I just go to this and I have my answer right over here. It's a great palette to use on a day-to-day basis because you have those typical shades in here, and it's also a really nice palette to use like if you're going out and you want to look like sexy, you know what I mean? So I really do enjoy this. Let me just give you guys a few swatches. They blend out super easily, so you literally don't even have to do anything. And it looks so stunning on the eyes, but that's how a few of them look like once they're swatched. Crazily pigmented, very soft to the touch. I also really appreciate the fact that it's so small because I could take it with me away on a weekend and know that it's not gonna take up half the space in my makeup bag, you know, and it'll give me the look that I want. So yes, yeah, I love it. Okay, the next palette that I've been absolutely loving has been the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I really love it, okay? I do. I don't know what anyone else is saying, but I think that this palette is amazing. I purchased this on my own, and then Urban Decay sent me the collection, so I'll have the other one in a giveaway or something. But yeah, I spent my own money on this, and I'm really, really happy with this purchase. This is exactly how I wanted the ABH Modern Renaissance palette to be. I was never obsessed with that one. I liked it, but I was never dying over it. This is like my child in that way, you know? I love the fact that this has mattes, shimmers, metallics, just a beautiful selection of colors, and it has a great gradient as well. So I like to start off on this side and then obviously deepen things up from this side of the palette. I specifically love the mattes in here. They blend out super easily, and then the metallics are also super nice. You don't have to wet them with Fix Plus. They apply really beautifully on the eyes, and they last the whole day without creasing, without nothing. And I don't even wear primer, you know? I just put like concealer on my lips. What? I just put concealer on my eyelids. Whoa. Let me give you guys some swatches of this palette. I do find that the quality of this palette is a bit better than the other Urban Decay palettes. I wasn't a huge fan of the smoky palette, and I wasn't a huge fan of the second Urban Decay palette. I did like the first one, and the third one was nice, but this one definitely beats it out of the park for me. Oh, and the Urban Decay Naked Heat is amazing as well. Shit, like I love that one too. But yeah, I don't know which one I would choose. They're both so good, but this is the newer one that came out, so I'm gonna talk about this one. But you guys can see like full-on pigmentation, really beautiful. Literally, this is the kind of palette that would bring out anyone's eye color, whether you have green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes. Whoa. To be honest, my favorite shade in here is Juicy. It's just a basic nude peachy shade, but it looks beautiful. Like I wear it sometimes just on its own, and I put mascara on, and it just I look like I tried. It looks so freaking good. So I really do love this. If you're looking for something more in the burgundy family, the quality of this palette is amazing. It's super fun to use. I never have a hard time with this. There isn't really any kick up or fallout to the most part, and it's just a fun palette. Like I get like all giddy when I use it, like I'm so excited, you know? So I love that so much. And then the final palette that I want to talk to you guys about is the ABH Sultry Eyeshadow Palette. I spoke about this recently in my Sephora haul, so I'm also not going to try to be too repetitive here, but this is really amazing. The quality is so there, and it's truly a cool toned lover's dream. I always wanted such a palette where I can use a shade like this and look like nice, like pretty and good and everything. Many times with cool tone shades I feel like I look so dirty that it looks like I just jumped into like a pile of mud or something, you know. But the mattes in here blend out super beautifully. The metallics are vibrant, pigmented, no need for Fix Plus. They all blend out super easily. I like to use the metallics with my fingers mainly, and then the mattes blend out great. This black is probably one of the best blacks I've ever tried. Slate is definitely one of my favorite colors. It looks like not a big deal in the pan, but it looks so pretty on. And anytime I want to go for that beautiful cool tone look, which I'm starting to do now, I have been pulling this out because it just gives me everything I want. And also I find that I can also create neutrally looks as well if I stick to this side of the palette, and it can come across as a bit warm too in a sense. So technically you're getting the best of both worlds in here, you know. I find that the quality of this is the same as the ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and but feels like a butt. Yum. Yeah, so I find that the quality is on par with her other palettes, not like the Subculture. I think that one was not good, honestly, but this is just truly stunning. 1 second. Okay, let's do swatches here. I've never done swatches here, but look, just so freaking pretty. I don't know what that was, but these look so stunning on the eyes, and I do feel like for the price, even without the percentage off, it's still a really great deal. And it's also fun to kind of like venture out and use different shades that you would typically not gravitate towards, because 9 out of 10 times, I promise you guys, you'd love it, you know. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to wear that, or like even with clothes, with anything really, and then I try it, I'm like, whoa, like you need to calm down, okay? Like try it first, see, and then take it from there. So I do really love this, and I feel like even if you guys think you won't look good in cool tone shades, which a lot of you guys always tell me like, oh, I don't think I look good in cool tone shades, try it, because I thought that I looked like shit in cool tone shades. But I got so many compliments from you guys that you guys were like, whoa, you look amazing. And then for myself, I'm like, wow, like I'm feeling this look. I guess it's just something that I'm not used to, you know? So yeah, this is really nice, and it just gives me that like cool tone princess vibe, and I love it. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's everything that I would recommend to you guys in regards to products that are not part of the holiday season, and then products that are part of the holiday season. And like I mentioned, there are so many other products that I want to talk to you guys about, but then this video would be like 85 minutes long, and I just wanted to narrow it down to the best of the best. I definitely do want to do a ride or die like favorites makeup video, basically choose one product from each category so that you guys could know what I love and what's tried and true to me. So I want to do that for high-end and drugstore, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoy this. Looking forward to reading your comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.